Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Real. I'm your host, Wan Shah. We'll bring you the vibe, the chat and the story you didn't know you need today. Today our topic is about workplace etiquette. So, will be applause to the guests today. So here we have 4 guests, 4 representatives about their workplace position. So without further ado, let's we introduce the first speaker, second speaker, third speaker and fourth speaker. Let's not waste our time. Let us to know the speaker today. So can you guys introduce yourself a little bit? So let we go with this person first.
So hello guys, my name is FAZLISA, but to make it short you can call me Faz. I am the young CEO of the Hijab Group, a company that specializes in hijab production. So I have had the privilege to leading the company for about 5 years. We currently have a team around 80 dedicated employees. 50 of them are working at the production and the rest of it are working at the cleaning.
Thank you, Miss FAZLISA, to our special guest today. So next, let's move to another person.
Hi everyone, my name is MOHAMAD HAKIM and I am the Human Research Officer at FAUZI. I have been a part of the HR team for 3 years.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel as HR. So next to the third person. So let's introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad and I'm the new employee at FAUZI. I have been working here for the past 3 months ago. Before joining this company, I worked at FAUZI in the editing department.
Thank you, Mr. ASRI. Welcome again to our talk show today. So the last but not least, our last person. So can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is SYAH. I'm currently a final year student at Management Science University, majoring in Business Administration. Right now, I'm doing my internship at HR Solution as a digital marketing company, where I'm working as a marketing intern.
Thank you to Miss Lisa. So today we have our first boss, Miss FAZLISA. Second, our HR, Mr. Daniel. Your employee, Mr. ASRI, and the intern, Miss Lisa. Okay, so let's move to the big discussion or big episode today. Which is about workplace etiquette in appearance and etiquette. So this segment will be going discussion between Miss FAZLISA and Mr. Daniel. So I want to know about topic time management. So what's your opinion, Miss FAZLISA, how to start and end the meeting on time?
Okay, to answer that, as for me, I would say that to start and end a meeting on time, it is important to set out a clear agenda beforehand. Begin the meeting can be at the scheduled time. Follow the agenda closely to stay focused. Monitor the time throughout the discussion, and ensure the meeting wraps up with a quick summary and clear action items before the designated end time. So as for me, I would say that by start and end a meeting, I can say that secretary is playing such a important role in it.
Okay, so I understand what you say, and there's some, it's not about post position only, and also about another worker attention also in meeting. So move to second speaker, which means Mr. Daniel. As HR, how you remind your colleague or your teammate to deliver work on time?
As someone in HR, one of my key responsibilities is to ensure that tasks and deliverables are complete on time. Not just for HR operation, but across department. Time management is really about discipline, clear communication, and mutual respect for deadline. What I usually do is start with clear expectation. At the beginning of each week of project, and set a brief summary of checklist to the team with the key deadline. This helps everyone stay aligned. I also use tools like Google Calendar or project management apps such as Trello or Asana to schedule reminders, not just for myself but also share with my team. Another method I use is the gentle reminder approach. Let me give you a simple example of what I might say. I think just a quick reminder that the deadline for the monthly report submission is the Friday by 3 p.m. Let me know if anyone needs help or extra support before that. Let's work together or take everything in on time. It sounds simple, but consistency is key. I also make a point to follow up personally if someone misses a deadline.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Daniel. SHR talking about time management, but don't forget to know as new employee. So how you manage your time as new worker in the company?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Wansha. As a new employee, I realized that time management is crucial to completing tasks with efficiency and enlightenment. So the first step I take is to plan my workday in advance. Usually the night before, I list down the tasks I need to complete and prioritize them. I will also use time management to set reminder for meeting and enlightenment. Also, I apply the time blocking technique where I allocate specific hours for focus work without interruption.
I see. Okay. So in related with new employee, I think also we need to know the opinion from the intern also. So Miss Lisa, how you cope with your work time management as the intern?
At first, it was a little bit hard for me to cope with the work management because before this I was student. So the time management is different. Same as a new employee, before I start my day, I will plan what will I do a day before or a night before I'm going to work.
That's all. Okay, thank you, Miss Lisa, Mr. ASRI, Mr. Daniel, and Miss FAZLISA for this segment. So I think that the topic time management is not only about the leader but also the worker need to know. So we move to the next segment of the TV talk show today. Let's move to another subtopic that we need to discuss with our guest today. So, the next topic is about personal appearance. Now, I want to know the opinion from new employee, which means Mr. ASRI. How did you adjust your appearance?
Okay, thank you, Ansha. The first change I made was in how I dress. Before working, I was more comfortable in casual clothes like a shirt and jeans. But once I entered the working world, I realized that I didn't really expect how other person dress. I started wearing more formal and office-appropriate clothes like collar shirt, slack, and purple shoes. I also make sure my outfit was always neat and clean. This helped me look more professional and confident.
Thank you, Mr. ASRI. So we move to another speaker, which means the intern, Miss Lisa. How your first impression and how you put your dress code when you begin the internship?
Okay, thank you. So honestly, I was nervous. I didn't want to be overdressed, but I also didn't want to show up too casual. So I played it safe. On my first day, I dressed pants, a plain shirt and closed shoes on my first day. I paid attention. I looked at what my supervisor and my teammates were wearing, and I asked during orientation if there were any dress code guidelines. Okay, so I knew it was business casual, so I dressed it from there with nothing too fishy, just neat and clean.
Thank you, Mr. Asri and Ms. Lisha, for your opinion regarding personal appearance. I think that personal appearance is more important in workplace because that's the first impression when we come to the work. So we move to the third segment and the third subtopic that we need to discuss today. So we move to third topic, which is communication skill. So this time, the discussion between HR, Mr. Daniel, and the intern, Miss Elisha. So I want to know what opinion, Mr. Daniel first. How, as HR, you control colleague at office, and is that true? HR not talk about talking, but also listening about surrounding what happened in office.
Thank you for the question, Ms. Warsha. As an HR, one of the key part of my role is not just managing people, but also managing how people interact with each other. One common challenge in any workplace is dealing with cliques. A small exclusive group that can sometimes create tension or make others feel left out. As HR, I make it a point to be aware of the office environment. I observe how people talk to each other, how they interact in meetings, or even during lunch break. If I see that certain group are excluding other or using rude or harsh language, I don't confront them directly in public. Instead, I choose the listen first. Sometimes a casual chat can tell me more than a formal meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel, as opinion about communication skill as HR. So let's move to the intern speaker, which means Miss Lisa. So as an intern, how important communication in your daily task, and how you communicate with your boss or supervisor in office?
For example, communication is really important for me, especially as an intern. I'm still learning, so I need to ask questions to my supervisor and give updates on what I'm working on. Clear communication helps me avoid mistakes and shows that I am responsible. And how do I usually communicate with my boss or supervisor? I try to be polite, direct, and respectful. If it's something urgent or needs a quick answer, I talk to them in person or even a quick call. For updates or questions, I usually send emails or message through our company platform. And I also try to listen carefully when they give feedback. That helps me how to do my communication skills
in office. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Is that true, Miss FAZLISA at office? Thank you also. So we finished the third topic that we discussed today is about communication skills. So the last segment is about dealing with conflict. So we hear from the next guest. We come to the last section or segment with the TV talk show today. So we go with the last topic, which means dealing with conflict. So I want to know the opinion from Miss FAZLISA as a boss at company. How do you handle conflict among staff?
Actually, it's such a good question. As a young leader, when there is conflict, I still come and listen to the both sides. I make sure everyone has a chance to speak and feel heard. To be fair, I don't take sides, but I try to understand the real problem. After that, I bring the people together to talk and find a solution. I remind them to stay respectful and focus on what's the best for the teams.
Okay, thank you, Ms. FAZLISA. So, what about you, Mr. ASRI? How you focus on problem, not as a person, and how you settle problem and conflict with your boss or your supervisor?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Mansha. Honestly, I try to focus on the real issue, not the person. When there is misunderstanding with my boss, I take time to calm down and regulate the request. I avoid making assumption or pointing at finger. Instead, I clearly express what I don't understand or what happened without sounding emotional. I also make sure we discuss it privately, not in front of me. This helps maintain a professional atmosphere and keep the working relationship intense.
I think this topic is the one of the big issue in office, but I think you guys did a good giving opinion. But thank you again, Mr. ASRI. So we go back to Ms. FAZLISA as a boss. For the maybe the second last and last question, how do you look from top? How your staff having problem among them? And how do you stay and being professional if something big happen in your company?
I think clearly and focus on finding solution. For example, if you lose a major client, I definitely look at what went wrong and plan our next steps together. If there is system failure, I stay composed, report to the technician teams, and keep everyone updated. I lead by example and make sure my teams feel supported during tough periods.
Thank you, Ms. FAZLISA as a boss, and thank you again, Mr. ASRI, with your opinion about our last segment, which is talking about dealing with conflicts. Alright guys, that's right for today. Thank you our big guest today, Miss FAZLISA, Mr. Daniel, Mr. ASRI, and Miss Lisa for being our special guest today for the TV talk show Real. So I hope that our discussion today about workplace appearance and etiquette that make you being a good employee at work. So see you next video and next episode. Bye bye guys.